today's discussion, do fans do more for the Phantom than Kingfisher Senior? Shout out to Glacio Cardoza, aka Phantasma Brazil, who first asked this question and inspired this discussion topic. Now, I'm going to break this question up to three different parts, three different crowds to a sense. Now, the first crowd is called the diehards crowd. I think with fans of any character, there are people who obsess over a thing they enjoy so much that, in a sense, they do more for the character they love. No, I'm not talking about Bruce Willis. I'm not talking about the Die Hards trilogy. I'm not talking about Die Hard 1. I'm not talking about Die Hard 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I'm not talking about Bruce Willis in a sense. And I'm just talking about those guys that they obsess over the Phantom, they obsess over everything, and they obsessed over. Now, the second crowd we have is the casual crowd. They are just going on their midday scroll, they're going down to the news agency, and they're just picking up a Phantom comic every 5 months. They're just your normal casual crowd of fans. Then there are, as I said, the casual fans who know and read the Phantom but are not entirely up to date with what's going on with the Phantom. And then there's the crowd number 3. Then there's the crowd that says, "Who is he, crowd? Who is he? I'm going down the street, I see the Phantom, but I don't know who he is. I do not know who he is. I don't have a clue who he is. I know that someone in my family may have known him, but I have not a clue who he actually is." Do fans really do more for the character? Well, most of us do. But a lot of Phantom fans are just reading and enjoying what they are consuming. But I think for the majority, they are just following and waiting for what might happen next. I might be wrong, but what do you think about... What do you think? Do Phantom fans do more, or does KFS do more for the Phantom? Like, KFS does a lot for distributing the Phantom to ring-a-ding-ding, and they do a lot for the Phantom in as distributing and thinking, oh, this guy might like a new Phantom book. So they say, we'll just make a new Phantom book and see if he buys it. Either way you look at it, if KFS isn't doing their thing with distributing the Phantom and getting things that people actually want to buy and actually want to invest in the character as much, and then on the back of that, enjoying what the character has to represent itself, then the question would be, if KFS wasn't doing their thing and wasn't distributing the character through all across the world and wasn't doing their thing and wasn't actually trying to make money out of the Phantom, then we will be having another question. And that question would be aimed at, why isn't there more Phantom for us to consume? And that would be the question on many people's mind if KFS wasn't doing their thing in distributing the Phantom so us can buy those Phantom